I liked the first Blade movie with Wesley Snipes way back in 1998. It's hard to believe it was that long ago, but there you go. He was just such a great character. You know, Blade was an interesting protagonist, half human, half vampire, tough action hero, but with a brilliant caustic wit and sarcasm, fantastic one-liners. In many ways, he had a kind of a Snake Plissken type quality to him. It was a great movie, and it did pretty well at the box office. From what was a $45 million budget, it made $131 million. This is from Box Office Mojo. Now, I didn't like the second one and the third one as much. I thought the second one was a little bit too bottle-based. You know, it kind of felt sort of cheap, a little bit too contained. That came out in 2002, and it made $155 million from a $54 million budget or so. And the third one, Blade Trinity, came out in 2004. That was made for $65 million, and it pulled in $131 million. And it was very much action over story and character. I think it was definitely the weakest of the three. It wasn't a great movie at all. But there's no denying that Wesley Snipes made that character his own. He really put his own stamp on Blade. And I don't think there's anyone who could really ever replace him. And yet, there's been plans for a new Blade movie to be based in the MCU, a total reboot. And for several years, the project has been pushed back and pushed back again and delayed further. And it's just basically gone nowhere. But nevertheless, it's had this release date of November 2025. So that's late next year. But now that release date has been scrapped. So the film looks like it's back in limbo again. Critically, nothing has been shot, right? So forget about the release date. There's no date for when the film starts principal photography. And that's the critical point. So now that the film has been removed from the 2025 MCU lineup, it's leading to many fans, understandably, speculating as to whether the film is eventually just going to be cancelled completely. Has the new Blade movie been effectively quietly shelved? Because it just seems like they just can't get this movie off the ground. So this moment from Deadpool and Wolverine just aged very well indeed.
There's only been one Blade. There's only ever going to be one Blade.
This article is from Deadline. Marvel Studios' Blade removed from 2025 release schedule. Disney dates Predator Badlands instead. So the article says, in what comes as no surprise, Marvel Studios' Blade won't be coming out on November 7th, 2025. Rather, Disney is opening 20th Century Studios' Predator Badlands. The reboot of the famed Wesley Snipes Marvel movie was first announced at San Diego Comic-Con in 2019, with two-time Oscar winner Mahershala Ali starring. Production and development on Blade hit unavoidable delays with the global pandemic and dual industry strikes. The project saw two directors exit. First, Bassam Tariq, who was eyeing a fall 2022 start. Then Yann Demange. Mia Goth is set to play supervillain Lilith in the Vampire Slayer movie. She told Deadline's Natalie Satek at the world premiere of her A24 movie, Maxine, that in regards to the Blade delays, Marvel really care. They do. They want to make a great movie. That's the sense I get from them, and that feels good. I don't know. I mean, I don't think this is cause for optimism in the long run, to be quite honest. I mean, I might agree if this was the film's first delay, but the film has been in production hell for a very long time. I mean, the first script for this movie was penned way back in 2013. That's 11 years ago. Now, the article continues, for Marvel boss Kevin Feige, it's important to make the best Blade movie ever. The studio won't make the movie until they've cracked a great script. In the meantime, Snipes had a cameo as Blade in the highest-grossing R-rated movie of all time, Marvel Studios' Deadpool and Wolverine, and it made $1.3 billion at the box office. Indeed, there was a very positive reaction to that cameo, such that I think many people would prefer to see Wesley Snipes return as an older Blade rather than see the series rebooted with a new actor in the role. So that I think that's proven by the extremely positive response from fans to that cameo in Deadpool and Wolverine. So the removal of this upcoming Blade movie from the 2025 MCU slate is another major change. I'm just surprised they haven't come out and officially cancelled the project yet. And I think it's fair to say that back in its heyday, the Marvel Cinematic Universe never used to go through the kinds of frequent release date changes with their films that we've witnessed in recent years. So in the case of films like Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, The Marvels, and Captain America Brave New World, rescheduling was primarily due to extensive reshoots. But in the case of this Blade movie, it hasn't even started filming yet. So that means it's likely that it's going to be several more years away, assuming that it isn't just quietly shelved entirely, which would not surprise me. So I guess it seems, at least for now, there really is only one Blade. So guys, I'll leave it there for now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you even want to see a new Blade movie? And if there is going to be another one, would you just prefer to see Wesley Snipes back in the role? Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more, and share this video. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.